wanna see the sky on fire.
In the quaint village of Sleepy Hollow, nestled between the rolling hills and dense forests of the Hudson Valley, the legend of the Headless Horseman was as old as time itself. Every autumn, as the leaves turned to fiery hues and the air grew crisp, whispers of the spectral rider echoed through the town. One chilly October evening, a young schoolteacher named Eliza Crane arrived in Sleepy Hollow. She had heard tales of the infamous Horseman, but dismissed them as mere folklore. Her focus was on her new position at the local schoolhouse and settling into her cozy cottage by the edge of the woods. As Halloween approached, the villagers prepared for their annual festival, a celebration steeped in tradition and superstition. Eliza, eager to immerse herself in the community, volunteered to help organize the event. The townsfolk shared stories of past encounters with the ghostly figure, each more chilling than the last. Despite their warnings, Eliza remained skeptical. On the night of the festival, the village square was alive with laughter and music. Children darted about in costumes, while adults gathered around bonfires, sharing cider and tales of yore. As the clock struck midnight, a hush fell over the crowd. It was time for the traditional telling of the Headless Horseman's tale. Old Man Van Tassel, the village historian, took center stage. His voice, gravelly yet captivating, wove a vivid picture of the Hessian soldier who lost his head to a cannonball during the Revolutionary War. Condemned to roam the earth in search of his missing head, the horseman was said to appear on moonlit nights, galloping through the woods on his black steed. As Van Tassel's story reached its climax, a sudden gust of wind extinguished the bonfire, plunging the square into darkness. Gasps and murmurs rippled through the crowd. Eliza felt a chill run down her spine, though she attributed it to the cold night air. Determined to prove the legend false, Eliza decided to take a solitary walk through the forest. Armed with nothing but a lantern and her courage, she ventured along the winding path that led to the old covered bridge, a place rumored to be the horseman's favorite haunt. The forest was eerily silent, save for the crunch of leaves beneath her feet. Shadows danced in the lantern's glow, creating phantoms among the trees. As she neared the bridge, a distant sound caught her attention, the unmistakable thundering of hooves. Heart pounding, Eliza quickened her pace, convinced it was merely a trick of the mind. But as she reached the bridge, the sound grew louder, more insistent. Suddenly, from the mist emerged a dark figure atop a massive horse, its headless form silhouetted against the moonlit sky. Frozen in terror, Eliza watched as the horseman drew closer, his presence both terrifying and mesmerizing. In that moment, she understood why the legend endured. There was something undeniably real about this apparition. Just as quickly as he appeared, the horseman veered off the path, disappearing into the depths of the forest. The echo of hooves faded into the night, leaving Eliza alone once more. Breathless and shaken, she returned to the village where the festival continued unabated. She chose not to share her encounter, unsure if anyone would believe her. Yet deep down, she knew the truth. The Headless Horseman was no mere legend. In the days that followed, Eliza found herself drawn to the history of Sleepy Hollow. She spent hours in the village library, poring over dusty tomes and yellowed maps, piecing together the fragments of the horseman's story. She learned of the battles fought nearby, the soldiers who never returned home, and the restless spirit said to wander the land. Her curiosity led her to seek out the oldest residents of the village, those whose memories stretched back to a time when the line between myth and reality was blurred. They spoke of strange occurrences, of lights flickering in the woods and unexplainable sounds in the dead of night. Each account added another layer to the tapestry of mystery surrounding the horseman.